it's becoming a little more autumnal looking here. When we were driving through Normandy last week, we noticed that up there autumn was a bit further advanced. Trees were more colourful. The trees here are, but we've just come through the trees, and by the time I got this set up, we've missed them. But there will be more. It's very damp. It's been raining, drizzling all day. Drizzling last night when I put the chickens away, but rain again tomorrow. I was really, really happy about that. And it's the sort of rain that just penetrates. It's not enough to run off the land. It's sort of just very slow, soft rain. Mark's been buying all the bits and pieces to do the whatever it is he's putting over the fire to a baffle around the flue and underneath the chimney to stop the heat going up the chimney.
Well, hopefully that's the
idea. So he's buying the fixings for that. We've picked up the shopping, we've had a meal out, so I'm okay because I've been fed. I was cold all morning and now I've warmed up. It's actually 18.5 out there. It's quite a shock when you step out of the car because it looks so damp and cold. You step out of the car, it's actually quite warm. Still trying to fix a vlog that once again I got the car registration on. So far I failed, and I think I've deleted it from my phone, so I can't re-upload it and get Phil to do it, so it's a vlog you may or may not get. And I don't really care now. It's like, well, whatever. You'll notice that I'm doing less. You'll notice that you're only getting one a day, and it's quite possible that over the next few weeks I'll cut that down even more. I've enjoyed what I've been doing and still going to keep doing it, but probably not so prolifically because it is it's too much really. And you know, YouTube isn't where I need to create content and earn money. It's not what it's about. So and there will be times when it's a bit more prolific if there's something going on, like, you know, you've had 2 a day from Normandy, only brief visits to Normandy, but just to give you a taste of how it was there. It seems to have gone down well. I do need to say, Comtesse Rose, you credit me with much more intelligence than I have. I didn't realise when I was videoing the Hôtel du Dauphin that it was called that. I was videoing it for its architecture, so I wasn't really recording it because it had got Hôtel du Dauphin on it. And then moving to the shop window with the pieces of art in it. Again, nothing, no connection at all, just stuff that we were looking at because I'd liked the window display that had got the visitors in it. Was really tempted to buy one of those, and then thought, why? I just keep putting stuff away that we have as ornaments. Why do I want more? And Mark, of course, was interested in there's a heron there. I don't know whether, no, it's not. It's a lowly sunflower.
As long as it's not an elephant.
It wasn't an elephant. And Mark was, of course, was interested in the elephants until we heard the price. And they were in bronze, for those that wondered. So yeah, that's why I was looking at those windows, and that's why I was looking at that hotel. Nothing at all to do with Monsieur Jason, but I do have a joke that is to do with Jason, and that is, what's the difference between a hedgehog and a BMW? And the difference is a hedgehog has its pricks on the outside. Of course, I can't say all of this because I'm no longer there, I'm banned. But would have said that in response to the post about rushing down the, what did he call it, the highway in France, in his BMW with several numbers after it. But I couldn't say it, so I've said it here. Voila. So learnt yesterday that my pronunciation of Trouville, Merville, Deauville, Hôtel de Ville is correct. And the pronunciation mon Marie has been teaching me all these years has been wrong. Because we were talking in art yesterday and I suddenly realised, and I said, oh, hold on a minute, it's ville, not vie. And I've always thought that, because like Hôtel de Vie sounds like Hotel of Life, or, you know, so my pronunciation has been right, which pleases me because it is my default for those names with double L in them. So it'd be easy for me to correct myself. I don't think it will be easy for Mark because he's been doing it forever. So he's going to find it harder to correct that one, I think.
So I think what had happened is that I'd softened off the double L at the end gradually over the decades. So I've gone from Ville to V, E, softer pronunciation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's your excuse, is it?
That's not an excuse, that's a reason.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, it's not good enough.
Tough. It's the beginning.
Makes excuses all the time.
Should be a politician, really, shouldn't I?
Oh, don't talk to me about fucking politicians.
All right.
I'm reading a book called Chums. Don't know how I came across it. Don't know why it's in my on my Kindle, but it is. And it's about Oxford University, and it's about that time in history when those bastards were there at Oxford University. And if you read it, I've only read the first 2 chapters, but they do fuck all. They do nothing. But all they're taught is how to talk about, a bit like me really, talk about nothing and sound knowledgeable. Well, I could do that, and I haven't been to fucking Oxford.
Or even ordinary Oxford.
Or reading ordinary Oxford, indeed. So, anyway, it's an interesting book. It really it shows the stark difference between how politicians are educated here and how politicians are educated in England. Politicians here go to Grande École and learn, and actually have to learn. At Oxford, they don't. At Oxford, they have to present like 2 essays a week to their tutor, and they don't have to do any footnotes. They don't have to do any references. They don't have to show where they've got their information from, and they just need to sound like they know what they're talking about. Jesus wept. Jesus wept. Anyway, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to carry on swearing because some of you are here for the road trip, not for me ranting. A rant and a road trip, well, that's something different, isn't it? And that will be the title. And you'll get this at the end of the year probably, because there's still quite a lot of Normandy to come. There. And here we are, just about to arrive. I'll leave it a bit longer because we're just about to arrive in Saint-Savin. That made that trip go quickly.
Did it?
Yeah. Me having a rant.
Nothing to do with me doing 100 kilometres.
It was to do with you speeding as well, yeah.
Oh, I see. Didn't notice until I
Well,
met
no,
you.
because I was busy. Didn't notice you speeding at all.
And you say it's me that makes excuses.
Who was it who got done? Oh, Emily Thornberry on Twitter was travelling to the conference, the Labour conference, and her passenger did a tweet from the car, and it showed Emily Thornberry speeding, showed the speedometer. I don't think it was a deliberate thing, but I think Emily got done. It's bad, isn't it? There we are, almost home. And it's black over there. We had no internet yesterday. We had we had internet yesterday in the afternoon, but we'd been 26 hours without internet. It was not nice. I don't like not having internet. I spend a lot of time on the internet. It made us much more productive, but in turn made me much more tired because I ended up doing more stuff than I would normally, and was worn out by the end of the day. And we were grumpy. Okay. À plus.